Shades of night are falling and I'm lonely, standing on the corner feeling blue. Sweethearts out for fun, pass me one by one. Guess I'll wind up like I always do, with only.
Because after all, it is Groundhog's Day.
Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Me and my shadow, not a soul to tell our troubles to. And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stairs. We never knock, for no one is there. Just me and my shadow, all alone and feeling blue. Me and my shadow, strolling down the avenue. Me and my shadow, not a soul to tell our troubles to. And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stair. We never knock, for nobody's there. Just me and my shadow, all alone and feeling 6 more weeks of winter, all alone and feeling blue.
How silly are we, right? I just literally said to him this afternoon, quick, learn Me and My Shadow in time for tonight.
I think it's a song I had to learn for like the minstrel show in like 6th grade or 9th grade, something like that. So it's been with me for a long time.
Look at everybody here on 2222.
But it's 2222, and it's Groundhog Day, and that stupid groundhog saw its shadow. But you know, we were talking about it in the office today, because Pennsylvania is Groundhog Central for some reason, and that groundhog doesn't even like. It doesn't even like see its shadow anymore. It points at a scroll, and then the guy opens the scroll. I guess this is what we've come to in the 21st century, right? So it chooses either the shadow scroll or the non-shadow scroll. So, you know, I mean, whatever. And a groundhog in New Jersey died yesterday, the day before Groundhog Day, from one of those small towns in New Jersey that also does Groundhog Day. So I kind of feel like they got cheated out of like this tradition.
Wait, the groundhog died?
Died. You know, a groundhog lives like 4 years.
They what?
They only live like 4 years. And that's if they're lucky, because, you know, most of them get eaten by hawks. But it's just, you know, whatever. So the groundhog says 6 more weeks. I'm not surprised. I'm planning on 6 weeks anyway.
All I can say is love the movie Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Love the show Groundhog Day.
Fun,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I don't really care about it at all. It doesn't mean anything.
I know. Well, you know what it means for me? That we're halfway through winter. I look at it that way.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, we're halfway through. That's cool.
The days are already getting longer, which is better.
They are.
So thank you for joining us tonight. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, and I know there are several out there, we do this show every Wednesday night, and we are coming on, and May 3rd will be our 2-year anniversary doing it. It was something that the beginning of the pandemic brought to us by John Richardson and the Virtual Piano Bar Network. Mm-hmm. Thank you for having us join your team, John, almost 2 years ago. I can't believe that. And on the first Wednesday of every month is open format. It's variety. It's an eclectic mix of all kinds of songs. And then all the other Wednesdays have a theme. Tonight is Variety Night. Next Wednesday is 70s. And we also have a night of Gender Bender, where women are singing songs typically that were initiated by men, that were identified with men, and vice versa. And then the last Wednesday of the month, we have a very popular show because it filled up immediately. We have a show we're doing all Lerner and Lowe, who Lerner and Lowe gave us Camelot. And
I saw that Aileen already did her video.
Yeah. Or Aileen's she's an early bird.
She is.
She's
Well,
all ready to go.
She's the one who mentioned that I guess the groundhog near them died. So, sorry, Aileen.
So anyway, so tonight we have, and speaking of twos, we've got 2 Alexes in the show.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 live guests here in the show.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to have more. We weren't supposed to have, it turned out to be a boys' night out show because the 2 women in the show were under the weather and could not make it. So it's all boys' night tonight.
I'll tell you what, I love everyone who was here last week, okay? They're all wonderful people and dear friends, but isn't it nice and light in here tonight?
Well, last week we had all duets night. The only thing about we didn't think about duets with everybody being live is that meant there were 13 people here. Or like
literally,
12, I think there were 12 people
the
here.
The studio the size of some of our friends' walk-in closets. So.
So thank you all for joining us. I see so many familiar faces out there. I'm going to start saying hi to y'all in a little bit. I see Steve Long's out there from Florida, and Patricia from South Jersey, and Linda Kaplan, and Michelle Mercado, and Bennett Lee, and Michael Aniloff, and Dottie, and Judy, and Penny Katz. What?
If Christian, put that back up.
What did Christian have up there?
Bob missed it.
Bob's.
The only problem is everyone in the studio is over the age of 50, so maybe the T
maybe
levels
not so much.
Maybe the T levels are not as strong.
Maybe
as they
not
used to be.
so much, Christian. Christian, I'm coming back to you. All right. Anyway, so let me bring up our first guest tonight, too. Our first guest is no stranger to the show, although the last time you saw him, he didn't look the same, but I'm not going to say anything in case some of our...
Well, just say he's clean shaven now. Like, he has a new look, and he's clean shaven and all cleaned up, and looks like he's ready for summer.
Yes. Hi, Bill Tomer.
Hi,
Good
Bill.
to have you with us.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, see, thanks.
Yeah, I can see your face.
This is my January to June look.
That's good. Only through June. And then you start growing your beard out again.
July
Wow.
1st, yep.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the
And it
era,
really
right?
should be the other way around. You should actually have the beard all winter to keep you warm.
Well,
Yeah.
occupational hazard, as they would say, right?
Probably, yeah.
Anyway,
Now everybody can see if I look like Alec Baldwin or not.
Oh, well... Oh, okay. I can see that.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Stay away from the stunt guns, okay? So, do me a favor and tell us a little bit about the song you're singing tonight, because you've been here before. I don't need to ask about you, but I'm curious about what you're singing.
Well, this is from Michael Bublé, and it's just a very nice song, very easy song, and I just enjoy it, and was really happy that when Bob said I could sing this tonight.
Well,
Yeah, I love this song. It's great to have it on the show again. And it's the first original song that I heard by Michael Bublé, and it made me respect him as a songwriter as well, because I thought the song was great.
so welcome back, Bill Tomer.
So here we go. Bill Tomer. Here we go.
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just want to go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I want to go home. Let me go home. I want to go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I want to come home. And I feel just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside and everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. that this was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day has come and gone away, and even Paris and Rome, and I wanna go home. Let me go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people, I still feel alone. Let me go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. I've had my run, baby, I'm done. I wanna go home. Let me go home. It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home.
Bill
Nice,
Tummer.
Bill. Love that song. Love that song. Nice
Thank you,
job.
Bill. All the way from Pottstown
Yes.
tonight. You're glutton for punishment.
Definitely.
Pottstown is not around the
It's
corner.
not.
And I got behind every slow car there was, a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I was going 20. I thought I was never going to get here.
Well, it's kind of. I think it's scary driving in Pennsylvania. I'm sounding like my dad, but really, it's like.
Well-
I feel like the lights, the ice, the deer.
Well, that's one of the things. The truck stopped in front of me. I couldn't figure out why. And then I see a little deer just prancing across the street.
So there you go. Maybe you can gather 8 of them for the fall.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you so much, Bill. I think you're coming back later, right?
Yes, Bill will be back later.
Awesome. Thanks,
That's
Bill.
another one
Thank
of
you.
our favorite songs too. We get back to the Groundhog Day thing. I got to pick on Christian for 1 second. Christian, you got to tell me that story about why it's so special for you to be doing our show. You're in Oregon, we're in Pennsylvania, New Hope, Pennsylvania, and you were here once. And what happened?
Yeah, well, like a lot of people of my age, I grew up watching Groundhog's Day, right? Big Bill Murray fan. And we drove
Grew up
across the
watching it.
country.
Yeah, thank you for
we drove
that.
across the country one year over the summer. And we're driving on I-80 through Pennsylvania, which looks exactly like Oregon from I-80, by the way. And I saw a sign, and it said Punxsutawney, like 13 miles to the south, I think. And I begged my dad to stop and take us to Punxsutawney, but he wouldn't do it. And I remind him all the time. Still haven't forgiven him.
And you've been bitter ever since about that.
I've been
Every
bitter and
February
angry
2nd.
And ironically, his birthday is tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm reminded on his birthday why I
Of the
can't
tremendous
forgive him.
disappointment.
You're gonna remind him to watch the show so he
That's
can
right.
see us talk about
That's
it.
right. That's
If it's
exactly
any
right.
comfort, Punxsutawney is like 5 hours from here, so it's not like it's close.
It's not.
That's all
It's
right.
not on my
closer than
bucket
I
list.
am. It's closer than I am, so it feels like you're right there.
Go with that. I think we're closer to the dead groundhog than the live one, actually. The
Thanks,
one that
guys.
died in Aileen's area of the woods. So
All right.
thanks, Christian.
Well, anyway, so Punxsutawney is not
It's
nearby.
Not close, no.
And speaking of far away, I had dropped hints.
Segue, Bob. Segue.
Yes.
Good segue.
I dropped hints over the last couple of weeks. I was trying to get Alex from Belarus to be on our show, and he is our first Alex on the show tonight. Alexander, it was really funny when I was so I met Alexander years ago when he was briefly living and had lived for a short period of time in Asbury Park, and I took his yoga class. And he's one of the most positive people I've ever met. He's just always so up and cheery. He is a yoga teacher. He is an astrologist, holistic, everything, energy work, spiritual, you name it, herbals, teas, anything. Alex will tell you everything natural, how to make your life better. And he's, I think, a numerologist also. He is one of the most amazing people.
He must have a lot to say then about 2222.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd love to know what Alexander, I noticed he's here with us too, because it's 4:15 a.m. in Belarus. and he set his alarm so he could be with us to watch the show. And we're thrilled to have you tonight. I'm thrilled that you picked this song too, because so we were on Zoom one day, we were talking, and of course if you're having a bad day, you want to watch Alex's YouTube channel or something. He has a YouTube channel, which is his name. Just search him, and he just will cheer you up. And when he sang this song to me, I went, "You're doing that in the show." So I'm going to say it once I can say it once every show. Without further ado, please welcome for the first time, Alexander Narovsky.
Right from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, things you never say to me. Oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. That we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we your head is running wild again. My dear, we still have everything, and it's all in your mind. Yeah, but this is happening. You've been having real bad dreams. Oh, you used to lie so close to me. Oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love, our love. Oh, our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. That we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. Oh, tear ducts and rust, I'll fix it for us. We are collecting dust, but our love's enough. You're holding it in, you're pouring a drink. No, nothing is as bad as it seems. We'll come clean. Reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. That we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. Oh, oh, we can learn to love again. Oh, oh, we can learn to love again. Oh, oh, that we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. We can learn to love again. That we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. Love is all we need. Much love to all of you. Thank you.
Alex! I was so impressed that his favorite, one of his absolute favorite singers is one of my 3 favorite performers ever, and that is a song by Pink. Someone said, "What's the name of the song?" Just Give Me a Reason, by Pink. I love. I always say someone just asked me yesterday, who are your 3 favorite performers of all time? And I said, I said Liza Minnelli, Bette Midler, and Pink. So
Well, Eddie and I are both disappointed, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
we really are. I'm devastated.
we're done.
by
We're
that.
done with
I
you.
really am.
well,
This is the
we're
end
talking
of a beautiful
about
friendship.
Seriously, right?
The end's
What is
over.
wrong with us?
I don't know. Apparently, we're something. I don't know. But something's wrong. But anyway.
Alex. Thank you for doing that. I know it's really late there, and you stayed up to watch the show too, and we're so thrilled to have you.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
And please check out, if you get a chance, look up Alex, because you'll see his name, because it's hard to. I mean, if you look up him on YouTube, you'll see he has a whole YouTube channel. He has lots of interesting talks on there, and I tune into them here and there when I just need to pick me up, because he's so fascinating.
And by the way, Bob, I think you should explain to everybody exactly where Belarus is. You know, just,
Well, I think we all know now, because it's been on the news. I didn't know till Alex told me where it was. Now I know it's between Russia and the Ukraine.
it's just north of the Ukraine. There must be all kinds of nerves going on there.
Yeah, I would think so.
He was very calm, and I talked to him the other day.
I Rhoda just said
He
hi.
was singing Pink. So
I just see my son Josh is out there.
I
Beth,
see
hi,
Josh.
everybody.
Yeah, isn't it fun to watch?
So, by the
names?
way, Michael, I got a text
Yeah.
from that groundhog in New Jersey, and he wanted me to tell you that reports of his death are greatly exaggerated. He's hanging on life support.
it
And,
could be
yeah,
it could be an imposter, because honestly, don't they all look the same?
This whole
That's
Groundhog
not- it's
Day
like-
always bugged me because I don't know if you noticed, but spring starts March 21st. We always have 7 more weeks of winter,
Right.
whether you like it or not.
Right,
You know,
like I
so
said-
what is that about?
Like I said to Bob, all it does is really mark the middle of the winter and remind us we're halfway through. Yes.
So, Eddie, you've
Hi,
had
Bob. Egan, how are you? I'm so
Yeah, it's good
I
to
almost
see
looked
you,
over
and-
there, like where he's
I
not.
know we're not supposed to do that, right? Oh, but I can do that because
I'm
Beth-
so happy to see you and to be here.
I see Betsy Chaput's watching us too.
Betsy from
Betsy?
Georgia.
She is watching. And since we had you last on the show, you had a very special occasion in your life, your daughter's wedding.
Did that happen already?
I was there.
Not only did that happen, it was the greatest weekend of my life, and having you and Michael there to share it made it extra
a lot of
special. But I know that there were a lot of people that couldn't come because of the deal we're in this world, but you guys really toughed it out and schlepped to Philly and had a good time. I
we had
saw
a
you
great
dancing.
time. Oh my God, we had a great time, and your daughter was so gorgeous. Well, she's
Thank
always
you.
gorgeous,
You know,
but-
when you're after playing 45 years of weddings, to finally be the father of the bride and to experience that joy from that side, and to love the guy she's married so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get better.
and you
I'm
worked
getting
a little bit
verklempt
that
already.
night. You
huh?
you sang a little
I
bit.
sang one song,
But
to
I
her
was impressed that
in
you
my
weren't up there the
toast.
whole time.
I was so determined to stay out of the band's way. It was my band. It's the second time they did a party without me. And we did all our work in advance. And then Luke, my band leader, said, "Do I have to do the set list exactly, or can I surprise you?" And I said, "Knock yourself out, man.
They were
I'm a
fantastic.
guest."
They were fantastic.
And we had so much fun. It was
We
a
all did.
joyous, wonderful experience. And really grateful. And I come to see you, handsome men.
Oh, well, thank you for
Beautiful
coming. We're so
thing,
excited, and you're doing some music that you're actually have a gig coming up here in New Hope.
Be in New Hope, and I'm really excited about this. It's a very intimate show with the great Dean Schneider on piano, and just me and Dean. It's 2 for the road. We're doing all music of the. There has to have an M in front of your name, so it's Mancini, it's Mercer, it's Michel Legrand, it's even a little Manilow composed songs
That's true.
with the ones he did with Mercer.
Oh, you do
Oh,
both of them?
great
Are you doing the
song.
one I
Yeah,
just
really
We're gonna
did?
do 2. We're gonna do
In the
one-
Meadow?
we're gonna do about the one about October,
Yeah.
and then the other one I love is called Just Remember. So I mean, there's.
Oh. You know, I did one on the show 2 weeks ago, In the Meadow.
I don't know.
Oh, look it up. It's fabulous.
So yeah, it's all about the M's.
Yes,
and we're gonna
it is.
have. It's gonna be very lovely, and I learned a couple of new things, challenged myself to do some things I never did, and and later in the show, I want to pick you guys' brains too about why the lyrics of Bergman are so. The Bergmans are so poignant, and why they sort of have a special place in the
They really do.
music. I know. I love talking about them because when they sing their lyrics, it just they all get to me, And you combine them with a writer like Michel Legrand, which they did so much with, and for a singer, It doesn't get better than
So,
that.
so as soon as Eddie's done, you have to go online to rouseroom.com, look up the Centerbridge Inn, the Redfield Room. He's going to be there next Saturday night, the 12th of February. There's tickets still available. What a great way to spend Valentine's weekend.
Pre-Valentine's Saturday
on
night.
a very romantic show, a very intimate romantic show with Eddie Bruce, and he's going to sing some romantic music now. So why don't you go, Eddie Bruce?
Thank you, Michael. And this one I didn't even realize that Marilyn Bergman wrote with her. She wasn't even married to the other Bergman there, the Allen yet. She was still married. I think her name was Marilyn Keith, but they wrote this together for Sinatra, and it's one of Bob and my kind of favorite ditties. You got it, Bob. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. Let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it every time. Let's take it nice and easy, 'cause it is gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We are on the road to romance, that is safe to say. Let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time.
Eddie Bruce.
Nice and easy. Okay, that's it. I was going to do it another time.
You shouldn't tempt Bob with that, because he will, and he'll change the key on you.
I know.
He wanted to change
So there's
it.
an example of the Bergmans, right? The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. Who could write that?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's just so many wonderful internal rhymes that all make total sense.
It is, but you know what's so interesting is it's all very accessible, right? So it's not clever for clever's sake. I think I love Stephen Sondheim, but sometimes I think he was clever for just he was in love with the idea of being clever.
And he was also writing very specifically for a dramatic reason, and they
exactly.
were writing songs.
They were exactly.
And often they wrote for the movie, so it was often the lyrics never even played in the movie,
Right.
but so it had to stand alone as a song.
Yes.
And if you take, for example, the song we were talking about, "You Must Believe in the Spring," it's one of the few songs that you could read as a poem and it would stand perfectly alone, because most poems don't, because you know as well as I do as a singer, great lyric writers have to write the lyrics to be singable.
Right. Right.
But sometimes, like Windmills of Your Mind or Whatever You're Doing the Rest of Your Life, their lyrics will stand alone. They tell exactly the story they want to tell.
And they almost always tell a very positive, sunny outlook on life, right? Just like we were talking, no matter how gray it is, I'll wait for you. I'll be here for you. I love you. You know,
It's interesting. I heard a story about What Are You Doing the Rest of Your Life? And that is that in the early part of the movie, that those lyrics had to mean they're getting married, they're in love, and what are you doing the rest of your life? But at the end of the movie, she's alone at the bar, and it's over, and she's saying, "What are you doing the rest of your life?" And they work both places.
Yeah, it does.
Genius.
Yes, it does.
Get on with the show. I'll see you later.
All right.
Stick around, Eddie, because I want you
Yeah,
to
we
do
got another song.
You're going to
right?
do another one of my favorites later
Yes.
on, I know.
This is a great song you're going to be doing later on. I can't wait.
Hi, TJ,
Eddie.
and I see Rachel and Beth Hansen and Jane Steffens over in the UK. Like people from all over the United States and all over the world. I saw Mary Helen Morris is there from Tyler, Texas. And I'll say hi to some more people in a little bit.
You know what happened today, Bob?
What?
We dropped on Amazon.
Tell
you
them
can
what
ask-
that means, because
you
I
can-
didn't even know what that
You
means.
can ask Alexa to listen to us now, and she will.
You
Bring it up. Alexa, play Michael Troutman and Bob Egan. And she will.
Really?
Yes, she will. The entire thing is now available for digital download on Amazon Music and also YouTube. If you go to YouTube after this and you just type Michael Troutman in YouTube, the whole album comes up on YouTube. So,
Wow.
yay. So we're still waiting on Apple. They're a little slow. I don't know what's with Apple. But anyway, so CD available.
Anyway,
Or
everyone's
just go to
loving
my
your
website,
CD, Michael.
Or go to
so-
my website. You can, everything. It's Tiffany color blue. Everything, that comes in a Tiffany color is good news, right? That's my story, and I'm
All
sticking
right,
to it.
we'll leave it at that. It does come out, the color comes out good, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Well, there's another interesting thread here, because our next singer is going to sing a song that I didn't even think about. I never think about it. These things just happen. And I can't wait to get Alexander's take on this whole show from Belarus. But so I have two Alexes in the show. My next Alex is about to sing. First of all, let me tell you about Alex. Alex is Michael's student.
our student.
Our student, right?
student.
We love working with Alex. He is from Washington's Crossing, Pennsylvania, near here. He's going to sing a Mariah Carey song. He is a sophomore at the University of Delaware. He is studying Asians, and he is studying Asian studies.
Yes.
And what he doesn't know, what I didn't tell him, was that I didn't realize that he was going to be on the same show as Alexander from Belarus, who sang a song by Pink. And Alex is going to sing the song that before Pink, there was Pink. A couple months before, there was Alicia, who sang on our show at Odette's, and this is the song that she sang. So it's a Mariah Carey song. I love this song. It has a special place in my heart because of that special moment. And plus, I just love the message of the song anyway. So Alex, we're so glad to have you.
Yeah,
Here
Alex.
we go, Alex Dwornikowski.
There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you reach within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Lord knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Just hold on, and there will be tomorrow, and in time you'll find the way, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
So proud of you, Alex.
Chewy's a hit. Alex is a hit. Thank you so much, Alex. It's great.
And you got great comments from everybody, including Belarus.
That's true. He's an
You're-
international hit.
You're an international star already. You're an internet sensation. You've gone viral. Thanks, Alex. Alex will be on the show again soon, because we're
Yes.
going to get him on one more time before he goes back to
I know,
school.
he's gonna go back to school.
While we have him around here. And I'm squinting. I'm looking at the screen, and I forgot I had my Ryan Seacrest glasses on the piano the entire time, and I just forgot to put them on. And I was like, why are those glasses there? Oh, there's a reason. Just give me a reason to wear my glasses. Get it? See the threads in the show?
Yeah, you're pulling them very hard.
I'm pulling very, I'm really,
Yeah, pull those
really
threads.
sinking deep to get them. Before I bring Bill back up here,
Well,
I do want to say hi to a few people.
Well, Mike, before you do that, just since it's scrolling across the bottom, I should say thank you to everybody who supported the show since the beginning. As you mentioned, it's been almost 2 years. And we wouldn't be here if it weren't for all the supporters and angels and friends.
Yeah, we still need your support every week. Trust me, to keep everything going, keep the show going.
If you're so inclined, it's right there.
So we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's because all this stuff costs money.
Yeah, I'm telling you, tote bags are coming. I feel like a PBS break,
It would have been
Lunch
nice
break.
if Tito's Vodka or somebody just sponsored it. Kawaii Pianos or something just sponsored the show.
You know what? Let me work on that. I think I have an idea.
There you go.
Hi, John Ward. I see John Ward's
With a
out there.
$30 donation, you get a free CD.
Maybe.
All right, I'll get rid of
Yeah,
these.
we'll see. I do have a box of them I have to unload, so.
Let me say hi to I see Vincent's out there in Chicago, and Arnie Fox is watching us, and I know Michelle Mercado's there, and because Frank Chimpkin's there also, and Eileen Scheibner and Bill Pappas, Kathy Mestman, Robert Swyko. It's good to have you with us tonight too, and Sue and Greg Dornikowski are there. Alex's parents, he did great, and my cousin Patty in Florida, and Dennis and Sandy, and Julie and Ken, and Aileen O'Neill Stahl and Vinny. And Rhoda and Dick are out there, Rhoda Rogers and Dick Sekulich. And CJ and Stephanie Coletti are with us tonight, too. Good to have you both. And Marjorie, and I said hi to John Ward. And if there's anybody else I missed, it's not out of lack of love. It's just because can't catch them all. It's a lot of scrolling back, but I'm going to try to. Anyway, Bill is back. Bill was supposed to be on our Nat King Cole show.
Yes.
He was.
But he was under the weather, and so we're going to do this song we were supposed to do back then, because I can't never hear this song too many times.
It is, and it's a signature song for Nat King Cole, and I can't wait to hear Bill do it. So, once again, Bill Tomer.
One of the things I want to say about this song is that, I lost my voice completely almost the entire month, so that was rough in September. And I wanted to sing it back then as well because a friend of mine is having a rough time last year and this year as well. So, you know who you are. This goes out to you. Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Take it away, Bob. Tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
Bill Tomer, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Bill Tomer. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Bill. I love that song every time. Can never do it too much.
It's a beautiful song.
It is. And thank you for being here again.
Thank you.
And for
Always
coming
great
all
to
the way
have
from
you.
Pottstown. My
Yeah,
God.
Pottstown's a little bit.
It is
It's
my
what they
sister.
call a schlep.
My sister lives in Pottstown. I think I told you, and that's a hike. So
It is a schlep too. Well, so Michael, we have some interesting stuff coming up next, don't we?
you mean on the show
Yeah.
or in general? On the show, yeah. Okay, so I didn't work on either of these videos. These videos were submitted complete.
These are surprises to me. I have not.
I did see them though and preview them, but they were submitted complete, and so I'm just gonna let them speak for themselves because they're two of our favorite performers in the show. They've been supporters from day one, and they're wonderful singers, and they're wonderful to be. They're a lot of fun to be around, both of them. And I think they really like each other, and I think that's my impression I got from watching these videos tonight. So let's just see what they did.
I want to make sure I didn't get that order. Do I have the order right?
The first video tonight is our dear friend Gerard Kunkel.
No, is it?
It is.
No, wait.
Nope. It's not Gerard Kunkel. It's the other way around. I just took the sheet wrong.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's I know.
You're
It's not
going to
Gerard
mess
Kunkel.
me up now.
I am. Well, yes. It's Matthew Allen.
And Matthew, everybody's been. A lot of people have been asking lately, whatever happened to Matthew Allen? And he had his
You know
great.
what, Matthew? Oh, poor Matthew. We saw Matthew. I guess I'm allowed to say this. So he had some issue with his legs, so he's been taking care of himself.
He's
and-
had a rough couple
Yeah,
of
had a rough
months,
couple
but
of
he
months.
is back and better than ever.
He is. First one is Matthew Allen.
So please welcome Matthew Allen.
Hey everybody, I'm back. I have missed seeing you all, and I've missed being on the virtual piano bar. Oh, look. I got a notification from the virtual piano bar right as I'm filming. Are you kidding me? Keiki, can you believe this? Gerard is on the same night as me. I tell you, everyone's just going to be loving his special creations. And all right, let me reset. I'm going to edit that out. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm back. I have missed you all. I am so happy to be back on the virtual piano bar. And tonight, I am going to sing a song for you that you would probably never expect me to be singing. It is a song by a British rock band. The band is called The Feeling. And it's a song they wrote about something they love very much. You and your friends in boxes of tens. You're cool to the touch, you warm me so much. The white to your left and the red to your right were all that I'd seen, till I realized the love that I felt was right in between. Rose, I love you, especially today. Rose, I love your delicate way. The chill in my veins leaves me from pain again and again. I lose all control, you're taking your toll, and I'm no longer sane. Don't be afraid, the love that I show is the love that you made. So don't be afraid, 'cause you're in control, and I'm just your slave. Rose, I love you, especially today. Rose, I love your delicate way.
Don't let him put you down. I won't let him put you down. You're as good as the rest, and you're much better dressed. I think pink is your color. I'm a dream from no other. Oh, I love you, especially today, especially this way. Rose, oh, I want you to leave me this way. Rose, I love your delicate way.
Gerard, how did you get in my video? I'm gonna go do something about this.
You guys cracked me
The
up.
look on his face. I don't think I want to get Matthew Allen angry.
That was hysterical. Matthew, it's so good to have you back. I never know what's going to happen with him. I learned a long time ago not to preview anything Matthew does because I like being surprised, and I was wonderfully
Can't look at
surprised.
anything
I
Matthew.
never saw that coming, and Michael did not give it away.
Or Gerard, by the way, anything Gerard, you don't want to preview his videos either. Just leave it to me. Because I like the look on your face when you watch these for the first time.
Oh my God! Thanks, Matthew. Hi, Debbie McGee, and hi, Rachel, and Heather's out there. Gerard's wife is out there too. So,
Speaking of which,
Michael, as Matthew was just saying, who's next? But
yeah,
he is
speaking
back
of which, he's back. Yeah.
with an Elton John song that I absolutely
Great
love
song.
very much. It's a very, very early Elton John song. Please welcome back Gerard Kunkel.
What was that? The hell was that?
Gerard, are you hiding in
Oh
there?
my God. I think Matthew's here. He might actually be here. The hell happened? Oh man, I thought we were friends. With a friend at hand, you will see the light. If your friends are there, then everything's alright. If your friends are there. I hope the day will be a lighter highway, for friends are found on every road. Can you ever think of any better way for the lost and weary traveler to go? Making friends for the world to see. Let the people know you got what you need. With a friend at hand, you will see the light. If your friends are there, then everything's alright. It seems to me a crime that we should age. These fragile times shall never pass us by. A time you never can or shall erase. As friends together watch their childhood fly. Making friends for the world to see. Let the people know you got what you need. With a friend at hand, you will see the light. If your friends are there, then everything's alright. Making friends for the world to see. Let the people know you got what you need. With a friend at hand, you will see the light. If your friends are there, then everything's alright. If your friends are there, then everything's alright.
I never know.
I think it's hysterical that a video, George's video, really started out like the Blair Witch Project, right? Like all this crazy stuff. He's on the floor. He's like, boom, and it ends up being this warm hug. Just it's amazing.
I love that song. I love the message of the song. I love everything about that song.
Are we going to talk about how?
And we love Gerard, and
Yes,
we love
do.
Matthew.
All Gerard's and friends looks like Matthew Allen and Gerard, except for Timmy and Heather in the
I could
background.
have sworn that was Timmy and Heather in the background.
Crashing, I know.
Party crashers.
Party crashers. So much fun.
It's like on Lucy. Everybody wants to get in the act.
I want to be in the show. Put me in the show, Egan.
Oh my God! All right, Eddie Bruce, you still here, Eddie, or did you take off to go to a film?
I'm just enjoying the show. It's so fun, and the videos are hysterical, and it's just I missed you guys. It's just
Missed you
good to
too.
be here. It's good to
It's
be
good
here.
having
It's
you.
always good to sing with you. So, what's your take on? I love talking music with you, Egan, because there's just very few people I know that are as immersed as I am in music. It's your life, and I love hearing you chat about it too. So the lyrics of the Bergmans or Mercer, Michel Legrand, all these people I'm singing about at the Raz Room February 12th, what stands out to you that you love about their songs? I mean, you must love playing them.
I love all the melodies of these songs are great, but all the lyrics are incredible. So I don't know what I'd have to. Where do you start? I mean,
Isn't it interesting though? I mean, I think that
Where do you start? They wrote that too.
they did,
right?
but I think you're asking Bob as a pianist. I think you and I are singers. I think we can maybe look at the lyrics with much more intensity than
But
he
that's
might.
a good point. I'd love to ask Bob, do you, when you're playing, let's say you sit down to do one of your beautiful version of a
Yeah.
song, like What Are You Doing? Are you thinking lyrics? Does that help you with your emotional connection?
it does. It does too. It really does.
I always felt that when you played that you were
Yeah.
thinking you're hearing lyrics.
Well,
from
because
somewhere.
if I could change, if I was a singer, I would be singing, and I always sing in my head. I try to play it how I would sing it if I could sing it.
Yeah,
And
it's hard
so
to
the
separate
lyrics are
from
what move me along.
Well, these are definitely. I mean, the Bergman and the Michel Legrand in particular seem extremely well fused together in a way that some other partnerships are not. I think
It's
they're
true.
very very enjoined in a way that I think is special.
The interesting thing about the show is that we all mix and match. Like I have a Mancini and Mercer,
Yeah.
and then there's of course Mercer and Arlen,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's Mancini and Brickus.
Yeah.
And then there's the Bergmans, who almost all their stuff is with Michel Legrand because they did just such gorgeous work
Yeah.
together. And then the interesting collaboration of Mercer and Manilow. Manilow wrote Mercer's songs after he died.
Yes.
And he was given. Do you know why Mercer loved Manilow? One of the connections they had.
He liked Mandy.
Mandy, because
I
his
know.
daughter, Mercer's daughter, was Mandy,
Yeah,
and
he loved
just
that song.
liked Manilow for that.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh
that.
yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about that show. You just weren't paying attention.
Yeah, he
Bob.
wasn't listening. I love that story. And then, of course, when he died, Mrs. Mercer gave these lyrics
Yeah.
that were uncomposed to
Yeah.
Barry Manilow and said,
Well,
See what you
and
can
I
do with
think
them.
it inspired Barry Manilow to write the most beautiful melodies
Oh, yeah.
probably ever written. And that melody to When October Goes, and to the other one that Michael did
In
a
the
couple
Meadow,
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wait, did Barry? I forget. Michael, did Barry write that? The one that we did? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
But that wasn't Johnny Mercer, was it?
Johnny Mercer lyrics.
It was. That was Johnny also. Same thing. So it was the same idea as When October Goes. It just those lyrics inspired the songwriter to write the melody that's beyond.
But you're right, Manilow's some of his best composing. And we do a song, it's on my first CD, it's called Just Remember. Very simple, beautiful love song. And again, it's Mercer Manilow.
Yeah.
Mercer.
Oh boy, how are you gonna get through the whole show? All those M's.
But you know what I love about what we're going to do? It's so intimate. It's just Dean Schneider and me. It's just piano, and we're not going to swing hard. We're going to just dig into these lovely songs, create a mood of just love and quiet and joy for the world we live in. We need that, and of course for Valentine's Day.
And it's
so.
a beautiful little room up
Yeah.
at the Center Bridge Inn, just north of New Hope. Tickets are still available for the performance Eddie Bruce on February 12th.
And you can get the tickets at eddiebruce.com.
There
You
you
can
go.
just click on the
There you
link
go.
there, and that'll
Make it
get you
easy.
there. And it's
EddieBruce.com.
simple.
Shows at 8 o'clock on Saturday the 12th.
Thank you, Michael.
Well, this next song that you're going to do is probably one of my two favorite songs that the Bergmans wrote the lyrics for. The other one being How Do You Keep the Music Playing?
Of course.
Look at this beautiful
But
song.
this is the other one, so I'm so glad you picked this.
There is not a Bergman song I don't like.
No, there
I
isn't.
know.
There
the
isn't.
only one that I find really hard to sing, though, is Windmills of Your Mind. I
Yeah.
cannot get my head around that song.
yeah. That's a hard one. It's
Rhythmically, a
hard
little
one.
bit of tricky. But this one, Bob, I know Bob loves. He plays it so beautifully for me. And it's a Dean Schneider arrangement that he's playing, but he gives it his own little goodies. That
I'm going
Bob
to try.
Egan
It's a
always
lot of
does.
pressure. Dean is like the
not
king.
For you, it's not. But what I love about it is that as Valentine's Day approaches, the lyrics of the song are about not the quantity, the length of a relationship of having a love in your life, but how good it was while you had it. Whatever reason you lost it, it's not important. It's that you had it. And they say it perfectly.
So cozy up now to Eddie Bruce.
It's not how long we held each other's hand. What matters is how well we loved each other. It's not how far we traveled on our way, or what we found to say. It's not the springs we've seen, oh, but all the shades of green. It's not how long I held you in my arms. What matters is how sweet the years together. It's not how many summer times we had to give to fall. The early morning smiles we wistfully recall. What matters most is that we loved at all. How sweet the years together. It's not how many summer times we had to give to fall. The early morning smiles we wistfully recall. What matters most is that we loved at all.
Eddie Bruce. Eddie, that was gorgeous. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Bobby, you just played that beautiful. We had no time to rehearse at all.
No, you really did.
I got here like in the nick of time, and Bobby, gets nervous like he's playing this Dean Schneider arrangement, and he just sits down and just like, I mean, Bobby, that was
it's hard shoes to fill.
Perfection. No,
oh,
no,
thank you.
Different shoes. Different shoes.
Because I love Dean Schneider.
But thank you for doing that for me.
What a beautiful song, Eddie. What a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's special.
And you'll be
it's
singing
not that well known. It's not that well done that much, which is what I also love about it.
It's the sentiment.
And that was music by Dave Grusin.
And that is Grusin. That's not Michel Legrand. That's absolutely right.
Right. But it's still Bergman, right?
But the Bergman's lyrics.
And wasn't Dave Grusin known for the Hill Street Blues theme?
It's one of the things he sure was known for. He wrote some great stuff too.
Was it Hill Street Blues?
Again, it's like the Bergman's.
Or is it St. Elmo's Fire? Am I mixing them up?
I don't know. Maybe one was a TV show, one was a movie. I'll look it up when you let me go. But I'll just say this and I'll go, and that is that it's the perfect when you have a song, a lyricist that takes one idea and is able to just build that story and never vary from the message.
But they paint different strokes though.
I mean, not the springs we've seen, but all the shades of green.
Right.
I mean, there's just
right.
Yeah, I'm gushing about them because I've just been in this obsessed mode, planning for this February 12th show and digging into the lyrics so much, and loving every minute of it. So, Thanks for keeping this fire going for 2 years,
Absolutely.
Bobby boy. I remember.
Thank
when we
you for
talked
being a
about
part of it.
this
Eddie was
in the
Eddie was
beginning.
on the very first
Yeah, you
show.
were in the first show. I think
Yeah.
you were the first guest. We looked at the other night, remember?
When we were both sitting in our houses going, what is happening? What are we going to do with our lives? You know.
Well,
And,
now you don't have to sit in your house. You go to the Centerbridge Inn on Saturday, February 12th at 8 o'clock. Just get your tickets at eddybruce.com.
Good plug, and we'll have Michael's CDs on the piano.
And thanks for coming out from Philadelphia to be with us today.
Thanks, Eddie.
Eddie Bruce from
Thanks,
Philadelphia. Thank you, Eddie. I want to say hi to Andy Prescott, I don't know how Andy's watching us and playing at Bowman's Tavern at the same time, but I want to be able to do that.
I don't know. What does he do?
And-
You can wait. Can I just say that you do? Like, if anybody's ever watched you, you'd like drink a cup of coffee, play with your right hand, and like talk to 7 people at Bowman's Tavern at the
I
same
know.
time. So the fact that Andy could maybe dictate into his phone, I think is hysterical. You do that.
I want to say hi. I know, I do crazy stuff like that.
do.
I want to say hi to Enid and Roger are out there too, and I believe Enid just had a birthday yesterday, so happy birthday again, Enid. Or maybe it was the day before. We're still celebrating your birthday. Anyway, and Laura and Candy and Michael May are out there, and Rich Lintowski, and Evelyn and Richard and Aqua, their grandson. I hope you're out there tonight, Q. And Amy Levine, who's going to be on our show in the next couple weeks. Vic Fan is watching from Reno, and Pam and Stefan are with us, and Terry Fenningham. And also next week when we have our 70s show, we have a special live guest. We have several guests on the show, but one of our special guests is Joni Schneider.
Oh.
So Joni's going to be here next week.
She's going to be in the studio?
She'll be here.
Oh, cool.
So I wanted to say something about this next song. It's a John Denver song, and I honestly can't remember who, because I think it was more than one person. I think 3 different people in our audience requested that Michael sing this, and we never did it.
Because we don't do this song, really. I think we did it once at a wedding, literally 8 years ago or 9 years ago. And it's not a song that's in my repertoire. And now it's come up a couple times the past couple weeks. So
Finally, and I can't think of who it is. It might be Gail Bowman. It might be more than one person.
Gail.
It might be Aileen. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's here we go. John Denver.
Perhaps love is like a resting place, a shelter from the storm. It exists to give you comfort, it is there to keep you warm. And in those times of trouble, when you are most alone, the memory of love will bring you home. Perhaps love is like a window, perhaps an open door. It invites you to come closer, it wants to show you more. And even if you lose yourself and don't know what to do, the memory of love will see you through. Oh, love to some is like a cloud, to some as strong as steel, for some a way of living, for some a way to feel. And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go. And some say love is everything, and some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of pain, like a fire when it's cold outside, or thunder when it rains. If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you. And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go, and some say love is everything, and some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of pain, like a fire when it's cold outside, or thunder when it rains.
If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you. My memories of love will be of you.
It's a beautiful song.
Pretty song.
It was originally done John Denver and Placido Domingo. Hi, Leslie from Oklahoma. You just got in just in time. Anyway, so I got to wrap things up because we are running. We're at the end of our show. Thank you all for being part of our show tonight. Thank you very much, Christian, who's run our show so wonderfully and always does. We love having you and look forward to seeing you every week. And thank you, Bill and Eddie.
Son, come say goodnight.
Yeah, you always got to do the wave goodnight. You got to do the thing. And thank you all for being with us. Thank you for supporting our show. And hi, Wally. I just saw Wally out there too. Thank you all, and and Michael CD and all that.
Shout out to Bob too for his
Thank you, Bob, for great.
tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
We'll get you on the way out the door.
We'll see you.
See you guys.
We'll see you next week for the 70s. Take care.
Okay,
Have a
you.
good night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.